And welcome in, Scouters Mountain families, students, community members, and our special friends who are tuning in from Happy Valley Elementary and Mount Scott Elementaries. Welcome to the Scouters Mountain Morning Messages. Happy Friday, everyone. It is Friday, April 9th, 2021. Welcome into Friday. Hope all of you are having a great day so far. Some of you have been here already to school for your hybrid learning. Some of you are logging on in the afternoon for your online portion. Lots of you hopefully having a great day today. The sun is shining. And what do we need to know on this Friday, April 9th? Well, let me fill you in. And first of all, I want to give another welcome to our new friends from Happy Valley Elementary that are joining Mrs. Neal's kindergarten classroom. We're glad you're a part of our school for these remaining 10 weeks or so. And for our Mount Scott Elementary friends who are joining Miss Warren's classroom in first grade and Mrs. Johnson's classroom in fourth grade. Those two classrooms, a combination of Mount Scott and Scouters Mountain kids. Thanks for tuning into these morning messages. We love having you a part of our school as we round out the school year. Can't believe it is now April. Before long, it'll be May, the last full month of the school year, and then we'll get into June and all kinds of celebrations as we put a wrap on this school year. But still a ways to go before that. There are about 10, 11 weeks left in school. But big thanks to our friends from Happy Valley and Mount Scott for joining us for this final part of the school year. Also want to send a special shout out to Scouters Mountain second graders in CDL. They're at Mount Scott with Miss Turner, and our third graders who are in CDL, they're at Happy Valley with Mrs. Pearson. We are still thinking of you, and hopefully you're still joining us and are getting all the correspondence from Mr. Long, all the emails, all the communication, like an assembly coming up 1 week from today, next Friday. Everyone is invited, no matter what your home school is. We'd love to have you come. In fact, the rumors are that maybe Mr. Long and Mr. Harrison, our PE teacher, are going to get slimed right live on camera because of how well we did in our American Heart Association fundraiser. So that is coming up 1 week from today, next Friday. There it is right there. Our all-school assembly will be next Friday, April 16th, 1:30. Now, I realize for some of you that's right during your lessons, so you're probably not too disappointed that your teacher may have to cut off your lessons early that day so you can come to the assembly. It will be on Zoom. I will send home a Zoom link to your families early next week so you can prepare for that. It's not in Mr. Long's Google Classroom like it usually is. That's because we wanted to make sure that everyone in the entire school could come at the same time. So it'll be on Zoom. We don't use Zoom as often, but I'll send home the link very soon. Next week, you should be getting that so you can come to the assembly with everyone in the whole school and watch Mr. Harrison and Mr. Long get slimed in front of everyone. We're also handing out our Mountain Dew Awards that day. So we're looking for kids that are showing extra kindness this past month in April and the last part of March as well. So Mountain Dew Awards are coming 1 week from today as well. Other things I want to remind you about, are you still logging into PE and to music and to your school counselor Google Classroom? And I know that's kind of confusing. If you are a Scouters Mountain student and with a teacher that comes from Scouters Mountain, you will log into Scouters Mountain's PE, that's Mr. Harrison, and Scouters Mountain's music, that is Mrs. Carter and Mrs. Bell's Google Classrooms. If you are now second graders at Happy Valley and second graders at Mount Scott and third graders from Scouters who are now at Happy Valley, you want to log into their PE teacher and their music teacher. But if it gets mixed up and you do lessons from Scouters PE and from Scouters Mountain's music, we'll get it all figured out. But I do want you to still go to PE, music, and your counselor's Google Classroom. Lots of great stuff in there. Remember, on your report card, you do get graded for participation in PE and music. So make sure you're doing it from one of your two schools, either Scouters or the school that you're at right now. Don't forget about health as well. Now, I know that's a little confusing. We don't have our health teacher this year. Mrs. Whiteley is not here this year, but your health is all on a website. So you need to go to that website. And if you want, you can freeze the screen right now. You ready? Go. Okay, freeze the screen so you can write down that website if you didn't know it already. I know it's a lot to write down, but if you don't have that bookmark, that's your health lessons that you need to be accessing once a week as well. Do your best to access those. There's some important stuff in there, especially during April. So make sure you check those out and get your health lessons done as well. Any questions, either by students or family members, you know where to get a hold of me. I'm always available by email. You can reach me right here at longc@nclac.k12.or. Love hearing from you, even if it's not school related. Some of you like to email me pictures of what you're doing, maybe on the weekend, things that have happened over the weekend or during the evening after school. Always love hearing from you, and I will always write you back. So there's my email address right there. Love to hear from you all the time. Who is celebrating a birthday this week? Well, it's rare at Scouters Mountain that we have so few birthdays. We had Jackson celebrating a birthday on Tuesday, Bradley Reed on Wednesday, and then Isla, who is celebrating a birthday today. So happy birthday today, Isla, and happy late birthday to Jackson and Bradley, even though we've had your birthday up all week long. I hope all of you are enjoying a happy birthday and you've checked your mailbox. Hopefully by now you've received a special certificate and a special prize in the mailbox from me. As we round out the week, Isla, have a wonderful birthday. Another birthday happening this weekend for someone in this school. We'll get to that a little bit later on in the morning messages. Stick around for that one. For those of you that came to Hybrid today, you already know who that is because there was a giant sign out in the Scouters Mountain yard. Speaking of yards, today is National No Housework Day, which is something, well, I'm sure your family members would love to celebrate by getting some help from you. So your challenge was, can you help your family by doing a chore? Send Mr. Long a photo, a video, or a slide of you doing a chore around the house. We got some great ones this time. Here's what was sent in. This is from Kate Jansen. She's in 5th grade in Miss Webke's class now. She said her chore, she's giving us a clue about it right now. She made a little stick figure with some dust and a broom. There goes the dust away, thumbs up. Or, as she says what she meant, what was Kate Jansen's chore? Of course, she was sweeping. There she is with her broom and that cool Friends sweatshirt on. Looking good, Kate, and I'm sure your family appreciated you doing some extra sweeping around the house. Excellent job. Thanks for sending in that chore so your family members could celebrate National No Housework Day. We got this one also. This is a series of video from Sari, who is also in Miss Webke's class at Scouters in 5th grade. I think you'll find this interesting. Her job is to take her dog outside to make sure that the dog can maybe use the restroom and get some fresh air. But look at the process that goes into, and I think this is interesting. I'm going to turn up the volume here so you can hear Sari describing it. This is not as easy as you might think. In fact, I have never seen a dog who needs to put on shoes before the dog goes outside. Let's take a listen to Sari explaining this to us. Here she goes.
Hi, Mr. Long. Today I'm going to be helping out my parents by letting the dog out. So over here we have their shoes, and the reason why they wear shoes is because they have an allergy to grass.
So the dog is allergic to grass. So look at, they have to put on these little shoes for the dog. Goes around their little legs and goes over their paws. I've never seen dogs with shoes on before. So Sari needs to put shoes on her dog. And it's not like people where you wear 2 shoes. Of course, you have to wear 4 shoes when you have a doggy. So we'll get those shoes on. Sari's pretty good at it, getting them on pretty fast. And it looks like the dog is used to wearing those shoes. So there we go.
Outside.
All right, time to go outside. So there's part 1. You can see Sari put shoes on her dog Yari to go outside. And here we go outside. Whoops, let's make sure we get outside.
Hi, Mr.
No,
Long.
we already did that. Here we go. Next phase right here. There they are outside. So Yari can walk around in the grass in her shoes. And Sari goes off to the side.
So now we just wait.
Now we just wait for the dog to do what the dog needs to do. And let's get to part 3. What happens after it's time to bring the dog back inside? Here we go. Let's take a look.
I just finished letting Yari out, and now it's time to take off her shoes.
All right, let's get those shoes off. Now, does the dog...
When taking off Yari's shoes, I have to be very careful because her legs are really tiny, since she's a very tiny dog, of course. And sometimes I just slide it off if it's easier.
Look at how patient the dog is. Doesn't squirm or anything. It looks like it's used to having its shoes taken on and off. Good job, Sari. What a good dog owner. Yari's lucky to have such nice pet owners. There's the front feet. Those shoes are off. And then the back feet. One more shoe. So imagine having to do that each time you need to take the dog outside. There we go. I love that, Sari. That was fun to watch. I have not seen dogs that need I've not seen dogs that need shoes on to go outside because of allergies to grass. So that was a great one. I got to see some chores from Kate Jansen and from Sari. So what is our next daily challenge? What am I going to challenge you to do over the weekend? And send me an email or a slide or a photo or a video before Monday. Your new daily challenge is right here. Well, this fits perfectly with what Sari just showed us because Sunday is National Pet Day, believe it or not. So over the weekend, send Mr. Long a photo, a video, a slide of you and your pet. And it doesn't have to be a dog who wears shoes. It could be anything, a bird, a cat, a turtle. I don't know what you have at home. If you don't have a pet, that's fine too. You can choose a favorite stuffed animal to send to me. Let's see lots of photos or videos of you with your pets over the weekend. Can't wait to get those over the weekend. Where do you send those? Well, of course, they go right here to longc@nclac.k12.or.us. Can't wait to see what you come up with. I want to see all of your pets. We did this once last year, and I got lots of great input, lots of great submissions from families. So let's see, in honor of National Pet Day on Sunday, let's see all our Scouters Mountain furry friends or feathered friends or scaly friends or whatever we have. Send in those submissions about your pets. Can't wait to see those. All right, here's our contest we've been doing. What in the world is that when you look at it close up? What is that? Here's the one we gave you on Wednesday. Could you tell what that was? Looks like maybe a breadstick, a snake that shed its skin. I can't tell what that is. A lot of you came up with great guesses. This is from Sari, who says, what is that? Is it smashed cheese? Well, it could be. Is it spaghetti? Well, I'm not sure. And then from Kate Jansen, she thinks it's spaghetti noodle. What was that picture close up? Let's take a look. Was it smashed cheese? Was it spaghetti noodle? It was spaghetti noodles. Great job by both Sari and Kate to come up with that answer. And there we go right here. It was spaghetti noodles. So Sari and Kate got that. The wrong answers are just as much fun, I think. So be sure, even if you're not sure what the mystery photo is, send in your wrong answers. They're fun to look at too. For example, what is that? There's your challenge for Monday. No, that is not Mr. Long's hair or his eyebrow or hair coming out of his ears. What is that? That's a picture of something close up. If you think you know, or if you don't know and just want to give it a guess, make sure you send your answers right here to longc@nclac.k12.or.us. Can't wait to see what you come up with. Now, before we move on, we always have some catch-up photos or videos of things that I'd like to show you that have come into me throughout the week. Our tag game throughout the neighborhood is still going. And look at some of these photos that have been sent to me. These yard signs end up at all over our neighborhoods at different people's houses. So that's Delilah on the left who got hers. Looks like she brought it inside. And that's Vivian and Clayton and their furry family friend. I got one in their yard. Also on the left, that's Sohaila and Nova got their sign in their yard. Finn got one in his yard on the right. So fun to see all your smiling faces. Keep those tag signs rolling through neighborhoods. It's always fun for me to see those. And then your family can send in an email photo to me so we make sure that we get it on the morning messages, on the school Facebook page, on the website. There's Fiona pointing to her sign on the left, and Catherine and Olivia pointing to theirs or standing right behind theirs on the right. Great to see their smiling faces. So much fun to see those smiles and those tag signs working their way around neighborhoods. So if you have one at your house right now, try to find another Scouters Mountain student in your neighborhood and put it in their yard. A few of them have been returned to school, and that's okay too. But keep that tag game going. It's now been going for more than 2 weeks, which is pretty fun to watch that arriving in different yards. All right, and then I want to tell you about one more picture. Look what showed up in Scouters Mountain's yard today. Yep, it's true. It is Mr. Long's 50th birthday. Not actually today on Friday. It's on Sunday. So this was my last school day of being in my 40s. That's true. Mr. Long turns 50 years old on Sunday. So this was in the yard as he arrived to school today. Very nice of our teachers to put that in the yard and surprise me. Very excited for my birthday. Some people wonder, are you nervous about getting that old? Nope, I have a great job. I get to work with awesome teachers and staff members and super duper fun kids every single day. I'm pretty lucky no matter how old I am. So thanks to you that those of you that wish me happy birthday today. My birthday is actually on Sunday. So I thought some of you would like to see, especially those of you that weren't in the hybrid model today, to see what was taking up all of Scouters Mountain's yard this morning. All right, time to wrap up today's show as we always do with our joke of the day, and it comes from Bryn Walter. in 4th grade. She always sends some really good ones by slide. So does her brother, Kai. This one's from Bryn. Let's see what we got here. Now, this one says, there's Bryn right there. And let's make sure we can get it up on the screen. It says, is it coming? Is it coming? Where are the penguins? There they are. So we've got a couple of penguins that are drifting across our screen. How does a penguin build its house? How does a penguin build its house? I'm not sure, Bryn. How does a penguin build its house? Igloos it together. Oh, I get it. An igloo up in the right corner. Igloos it together. So a penguin builds its house by gluing it. Igloos it together. Very good, Bryn. Excellent joke. Those are some of my favorites. If you have a joke of the day, make sure you email it or send a video of you telling it or create a slide like Bryn does and send it to me right here at this email address. You know what it is by now. longseeatinclack.k12.or.us. I've got some great jokes coming in. Can always use more. I think Kai Walter has another one coming in. That'll be shown on the morning messages soon, maybe even on Monday. Some of you have sent other ones in. We'll get those all up on the morning messages. Great one today by Holy smokes, that's loud today. Have a great day today. It is Friday, which means no school tomorrow or on Sunday. Hope you have a great weekend. Make sure you send in your submissions to me about National Pet Day. Let's see all of your pets over the weekend. Send me those emails. Can you figure out what the mystery picture is? It's not Mr. Long's hair. It's not hair coming out of his ears or out of his nose. What is that mystery close-up picture? Send me all your submissions. You know how to get a hold of me. longseeatinclack.k12.or.us. Enjoy the sunshine this weekend. Enjoy the fresh air today. And we'll see you right back here on the morning messages on Monday.